After Ineos announced that they are not going to be carrying out the Player of the Season awards like a ceremony, but they're going to award them because of the financial problems that they might encounter, they've gone ahead obviously announce the Player of the Year. And remember, last season it was Marcus Rashford who found himself really winning it. And again, they've gone ahead to name the player Samat Busby. That is the player for the club of Manchester United in a general. Welcome to this channel. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rock and David is my name, and hope you guys are really having fun wherever you are, and continue to subscribe so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Diego Dalot has also gone ahead to win, meaning that it has been a Portuguese affair this time round, and the website of Man United went ahead to put out a statement that read Manchester United captain Bruno Fernandes is the Samat Busby Player of the Year 2023-2024 right? And they told us that, as presented by Adidas, the fans elected Bruno Fernandes as a clear winner, picking up 40% of the vote to emphasize how popular he is among supporters. Obviously, Bruno is among the most famous players of the club of Manchester United, and I think ever since he came through, no player has gone ahead to win that award more than him. That is it. He has won it on several occasions, and last season it skipped out of him. It skipped out of his hands because Marcus Rashford was really having a very phenomenal type of season. That is Marcus Rashford for you. So this time around, Bruno Fernandes is going to be named the Man United Player of the Season, and that really resonates well. And that really resonates well with the fans. And I know that he has gone ahead, obviously, not have a very beautiful season. He also went ahead and obviously acclaimed it. And this is where I come out and read us with some of the fans that went ahead to vote him, because they've just gone ahead to consider just the last 10 games of the season, right? They've just gone ahead to consider the last 10 games of the season. But if they are to go deep to consider the whole season of Manchester United, right, I think Diego Dalot is the guy. And that's why you've got to find yourself in a position that Diego Dalot is going to come second. That is it. As told us by the website of Man United, that Diego Dalot, who polled 20% in recognition of his excellent consistency since August, the next two players in the voting were Academy youngsters teammates in the 2022 FA Youth Cup winning side. Kobbie Mainoo finished in the third spot and Alejandro Garnacho finished fourth. And by the way, I think there is a little bit of really favoritism here from the fans. I think in the pecking order, it would have gone to be Dalot, Kobbie Mainoo and Garnacho. Bruno comes fourth. Bruno would have gone ahead to come fourth, because for me, not even fourth, I put Rasmus Højlund ahead of Bruno Fernandes, because I don't think that, to what we know that Bruno can offer, he has gone ahead to offer anything like even a quarter of what he's supposed to offer. He struggled throughout the season, and he only tried to really give us of what a Bruno is towards the end of the season. And why would I consider a player who was ahead to put in a very beautiful sheet towards the end of the season into that ilk of really having what we call the best of the best when it comes to performances? And this is where I thank the players of Manchester United. They've gone ahead and obviously voted Diego Dalot as the players player, meaning that even Bruno Fernandes knew to it that this guy outshined him at the club of Man United. And the fans are just getting excited, but there is no way I would give Bruno Fernandes to be the player of the year, you know. And when you look at the players of Manchester United, they've gone ahead to vote Diego Dalot as the players player. of the season. He has gone ahead to have a tremendous season at the club of Manchester United, and let me go deep into this and really show you what Dalot was all about this season. Dalot has been really a very good player. Talking of the word consistency, it has been him. And I know what disturbed him was that he almost played half of the season as a left back. And I tell you, if he was given a chance to keep playing as a right back, he would have gone ahead to even get in more goals and more assists as a player. Now, in 2023-2024 season in the Premier League, Dalot played 36 games, scored 2 goals and put up 3 assists. That is it. In the Champions League, 6 games, 0 goals, 0 assists. We go to the EFL Cup, 0 goals, 0 assists. And I think in the FA Cup, he scored really a very beautiful goal. I think we are playing against which side? There is a side we are playing against. I think Dalot has close to 4 goals this season in there. So that is Dalot for you. And you see him really holding that trophy of the player of this season, and I really love it when I've gone here to see Dalot really lift it. For Garnacho, he has been a revelation in there for you. He has found himself really putting in a couple of goals. I think he's the teenager with the most number of goal involvements this season in the Premier League, and all I would call for him is to see to it that he finds himself in a position of really getting what we call what is it called? Like improving on his end product. And I know when he goes to the international team, the manager will be like telling him, please, you're supposed to be doing ABCD. Don't just run aimlessly like if you're going to hit to do at Man United. Don't just bump into players. If he really gets a plan of how to obviously act in the final third of the pitch, I tell you, Garnacho has the world at his feet to become one of the best players in the world, because he has the skill set, but instead of using his brain a lot, he's fond of using his physicality. Run in, run out, something that really affects him as a player. I believe he can offer so much more for the club of Manchester United. Kobbie Mainoo, 3 Premier League goals, of which, out of all those, he has found himself in a position of really putting in a very beautiful shift in there for you. And he's been that kind of guy who goes ahead to see to it that all really keeps moving and really keeps going to where they deserve to be. That is Kobbie Mainoo for you. He has 4 goals this season, 1 in the FA Cup, right? The other 3 came in through into the Premier League. He scored against Newcastle. He scored against Liverpool, and there is another goal that he scored. He scored against Wolverhampton Wanderers. And out of the goals he scored, you can all see what we call a touch of glimmer onto it. So that is it coming in through from those lads who go by the names of Kobbie Mainoo. So I'm really excited that they've gone ahead to be recognized, and a very huge season lies ahead of them. But my worry is, who is going to be the next manager for the club of Manchester United if Erik ten Hag is sacked? Because the new manager might come in through and obviously not really give these players the best they deserve in as far as developing them is concerned. So all you have to pray for is for Ten Hag to stay here and see to it that this crop of players that are really in their early 20s and others not yet gone ahead to make their 20s go ahead to do the needful in there for you. Then we go to the 17-year-old United star known as James Sanklon. Has gone ahead to sign his first professional contract with Manchester United. He's a midfielder, 17 years of age, and when you see to it that they've gone ahead to give him green light, that means they're going ahead to impress on several occasions at the club of Manchester United, because this is in the DNA of Man United, getting these players from the academy, taking them to where they deserve to be, and getting them into the first team. And for Erik ten Hag, he has shown us that it is him trying to really get in as many as players into as many as the youngsters into the first 11. Last season it was Garnacho, Kobbie Mainoo, now you see Ahmad, Kamboala, Danigo, Foson, Omari. So that is United for you and Erik ten Hag. So guys, your thoughts on Bruno Fernandes winning the player player, winning the Samat Busby award. I welcome in the comment section below. And Dalot goes ahead to win the Player of the Year. May the living to God bless you abundantly. Rock and David remains my name. I sign out for now. See you later.